Everyone, today I am working with a new stamp set with a punch. I love when a stamp set comes with a punch, and this one is adorable. It's Happy Hedgehogs, and you can use the punch to cut out the hedgehog shape, or you can use it with cardstock and actually make a hedgehog out of cardstock. So let me show you the two different ways to use that. So I'm just grabbing some scrap from my scrap bin. This was leftover template, and then I'm going to punch the top one in a darker color like that, and then you even get two little dots for eyes, and you've got an adorable little hedgehog. The nice thing about using it with cardstock is that you can flip them, and so you can have your hedgehog facing either way, which is cute. I don't know what I did with my take your pick tool. Let's see if I can pick them up with that. Anyway, super cute little hedgehog. He's adorable. Or you can punch out the stamped image with the hedgehog as well. And that would look like this. Isn't that cute? Now, if you wanted to do some kind of reverse stamping, mirror image stamping, you can get that guy going the other way also. So anyway, super cute, Happy Hedgehogs, and I'm doing a swap with it, so that means I need to make quite a few. So there's a way to do that faster, and I thought I would share that with you since I was making them, and I started realizing I'd made several when I didn't even turn on a video, and I thought maybe you would like to see how to speed up some stamp making of your own. So what I did is I designed my card, and then once I figured out what I wanted on it, rather than stamp each individual image, I put them all out. As long as they're in the same color ink, you can do this, or you've got two plates here so you can kind of flip and flop your plates. This is the Stampin' Up Stamparatus, and it's really fun for this. So it comes with these hinged sides, and so you can stamp on your cardstock. So I'm going to show you what I do with my card. I can't take it apart to show you how I put it on here. Once I stamp a few, I'll take it apart and show you what I did. Alright, so if you tuck your cardstock into the corner, then you know every time you stamp that it'll be in the same exact place the next time. So this is a little magnet. It just kind of holds it down, but when I tuck it in the corner, I rarely even bother to use it. I just kind of stick it in the corner, and I know that that's where it was in case I need to stamp twice. So the nice thing about using the Stamparatus, not only is it that you've positioned your stamps one time, but then I'm going to keep stamping over and over again, is, oops, I made a mistake. Look what I did. I meant to do it this way. Alright, now let's put it back in the corner. Not sure what I was thinking. Sometimes when I'm talking and stamping at the same time, it doesn't work out. Alright, so I've got it in the corner. I inked up my 3 stamps all at once. And I'm just going to ink it up. Now, if that didn't show up, it did. Sometimes maybe you've inked up and you missed a spot, like maybe one of the flowers didn't show up. That didn't happen here, so it's perfectly fine. I don't have to stamp again. But had that happened, I could ink it and stamp it again because I know the position of my images they're going to be the same. So let's do another one. Not that I'm hoping for a mistake, but it would be good to show you what I mean. Now, if I had used the magnet, that would keep that paper in place. So that one looks like a good stamp too. So maybe what I'll do here is I'll intentionally not ink up the whole thing. So I'm going to forget to ink up some of it. I kind of just did a little all over. And you can see that I did a bad job here and I didn't get the full image. But because I've got it tucked in the corner and I've got my magnet, I know that I'll be able to ink it up again, especially looking for any missed spots like this tree or branch or flower. and I can stamp again, and it went right on top. So you see I didn't get a double image of the bird or the words. It went straight on top of that, but yet it filled in the areas that I missed, so I get a nice clean image. So I need one more. Let me cut one more because I accidentally did it the wrong way. So this piece is 3 1/2. Let me make sure. 3 3/4 by 2 5/8. 3 3/4, 2 and yes. Okay. So let's do one more, and then I'll show you the card. There's so many ways to use the Stamparatus. Filling in your mistakes is only one of them. It's really great for different techniques, but doing multiple images at the same time, nothing's worse than, you know, let's say you stamp the bird and then you stamp the flowers and then you go to stamp the words and you mess it up, so you have to redo all of it. Here you're doing it all at the same time, and you can fix mistakes that didn't get fully inked. So the Stamparatus really comes in handy when you're making multiples. All right, let's color our little images. I'm going to use Stampin' Blends. So for this, I'm using soft suede on the branches. And then on the bird, I'm using Pool Party, and that's because in the paper, which I'll show you in a second, Pool Party is one of the colors in the paper that I'm using for my background. So I thought that would look nice on this little bird. I just want to add a little bit of the dark. So I did this whole body in light, and now I'm adding some highlights in the dark Pool Party. Okay, and then I'm going to do his tummy in Petal Pink. So I did light Petal Pink, and then I'm going to add a little bit of dark Petal Pink. Yeah, maybe a little more. Just to his kind of underside. Just give him, when you add highlights on the sides of a round object, it kind of really emphasizes that roundness. I'm also going to do the petals, I think. There. Now for the beak on the bird, I'm just going to throw a little bit of Calypso Coral, and I also added some on his legs. Now for the leaves, I'm going to go Granny Apple Green, and again that's because that is in the Designer Series paper that I'm going to use. Okay, that was light Granny Apple Green. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of dark. I keep grabbing the wrong side. I just want to add a little bit of the dark kind of in the center of the leaf. And then for the centers of my flowers, I'm going to use Real Red, and that's because I'm going to use Real Red as a base for my card. And I want to have some Real Red in my images. So I'm adding a little bit of red to the petals, but mostly the centers of the flowers, just for fun. And then I've already done the little hedgehog and punched it out. So cute. And I added a little bit of Petal Pink as a little blush to his face. And that one I wanted to pop out like that. So he's sticking up a little bit. So there's the two different hedgehogs you can make. Okay, so for my card, I cut a nice little rectangle here with the Stitch So Sweetly scalloped stitched rectangles. So nice. And I'm going to put my hedgehog right on that. Now this is the paper I wanted to show you. It's really pretty. It's got some nice soft colors, mostly subtles, but then it's got that red in there, which I really liked, and the granny apple green. It's actually kind of a Valentine's set. Let me show you. So it's got real cute little lollipops, lots of hearts, suckers, candy, really cute, adorable. I love the grape. Look at these hearts. So it's a really fun, really bold, bright, cute paper pack. And I love this rainbow stripe. And on the back I like these hearts, so it's kind of hard to decide, oh, which one do you use? But I ended up using the stripes. And then I wanted to add a little ribbon, and I'm kind of making a bunch of these cards and I didn't want to run out, so I'm going to do a little ribbon saving hack. Rather than go all the way around, I am going to do it so it looks like it goes all the way around, but it really doesn't. I'm just saving a little bit of that extra ribbon there, a few inches of ribbon. And if I'm making 15 cards, a few inches times 15 cards will add up. So there we go. And now I'm going to place my little hedgehog right on top. Like that. And then to finish my ribbon off, I wanted to add a bow, so I tied a little bow and I'm going to glue dot that right there. Now for the inside, I stamped from the same stamp set a little mushroom, and I started to color it before I realized I should probably make a video because I wanted to show you how fun it is to use that Stamparatus. This is the same stamp set. So here, this is the branch that I used, which looks like it's coming out of the ground, but I used it on its side, so it's kind of like a tree branch coming off to the side. I love that there's two hedgehogs, super cute, little butterfly. So anyway, I just used the mushroom for the outside, and I started to color. I did crumb cake on the base of the mushroom, and the underside, barely picking through, is petal pink, and some granny apple green on the grass. And now I'm going to just do the mushroom itself. Now here I'm going to go around the dots. I love the look of a red mushroom cap with, and maybe this is a poisonous mushroom, I don't know. If you know your mushrooms, tell me if I'm always drawing a poisonous mushroom, but I love the red with the white dots. So I'm going to leave my dots white and carefully go around them. There we go. Now that was the light real red, and if you want to kind of give the mushroom a little bit of roundness, you can kind of go around the edges with the dark real red. Give it a little bit of shadow and depth of color. And that is just going to go on the inside. Just to have a cute little mushroom on the inside. Super cute stamp set. I hope that you like it. I love that there's a punch. So cute. So let me know what you think. And I hope that you'll check out the rest of my new spring mini catalog stamps. I've been showing a few of those, and right now there's Celebration, which means if you spend $50 in January and February, you can choose a free Celebration item with each purchase. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!